Hello, everybody, and welcome to this meeting. It's wonderful to see that it's a lot of people online. Extra welcome to you guys. It's not me you're gonna listen to today. My name is Jennifer. It's a guy who has a background as a golf professional and coach. He has been working for plenty of years as a golf coach and then realized for like 3 years ago that he wants to change his lifestyle, do something else, and up build up a company with leverage so he can have the time and money and the freedom to do whatever he wants when he wants and how he wants it. So that is the guy you're gonna listen to today, and then you're gonna listen to three other people who's gonna share their stories. But we're starting with Johan Lindén. Welcome.
Thank you, Jennifer. Great to see so many people on this actually first international business presentation coming from Sweden. As Jennifer said, my name is Johan. I have a background as a professional golfer. I've been playing golf almost my entire life, and I've been basically I didn't really have that sort of a traditional working experience because I was a golf professional until I was 21, and then I injured my shoulder, so I moved back to Sweden. And when I moved back, I started as a golf professional with my own company. But as a golf professional and having my own company, I'm literally trading hours for money, and that's something that the people who's actually doing that, like massage therapists or hairdressers or personal trainers, they all know that it's quite frustrating to always have to work, sell an hour, work, sell another hour. So I couldn't really uh, get away and still earn money, and that was my problem. So I found this I call it a tool for me to get what I want, and for me it's important with freedom. Freedom for me is really really important. I wanted to create a life for myself where I didn't actually have to worry about either time or money. If I wanted to do something, I'll just go and do it. So uh, for you guys who's listening for this for the first time, take this moment for yourself now, and actually just have a pen and paper ready, and take this about half an hour for yourself and actually think about what this could do for your lifestyle, for you, or for someone that you know that's struggling with either time or money, because this is a really really cool uh, business that have created a lot of successful people all over the world. So let's get started. And we start with looking at some mega trends in the world. And you have trends and then you have mega trends. And trends are something that's going to come and go quite quickly. And mega trends are here to stay. So personalization is something that's really, really big right now. And that's from um, we want stuff created for ourselves. We want stuff tailor made for ourselves. Um, we want to keep our youth preservation. That's something that's really, really big. The anti-aging industry is booming, and for me, anti-aging is mostly about that I want to age healthy. I want to be healthy when I'm older. I want to be able to play golf when I'm 70. I want to be able to play with my grandchildren when I'm really, really old. Uh, Mobile shopping is another thing that's really really big right now, and that's from the internet era, that we can actually sit in our home with our mobile phone using an app or online shopping, to do it really easy for ourselves. Another thing that's really big is social media, and I bet everyone here is on social media. Uh, and that's something that has actually changed the world the last 10 years more than anything that I could ever know of since like the electricity. And social media has really uh, given us the opportunity to connect with so many people at a short period of time. We can network, we can keep in contact with people. So that's really amazing. A thing that's really kind of new for me is gig economy. And before I started with this, I didn't really know what it was. But gig economy in Sweden, all the jobs are about 20% of all the jobs are in this trend. And that's that you're actually getting paid for your effort, not about by how many hours you're at the job, but you're getting paid for the effort. And it's also it comes from the music industry when the musicians do a gig. So it's a short period of time that you get paid for your effort, and the whole world is moving towards that type of job situation. We're doing all of this together with a multi-billion dollar company, an American company. I'm going to get into that a little bit more later. We're doing it in a really, really fast growing market, one of the fastest growing industries in the world. It's called network marketing. Network marketing is an industry that is actually, uh, the industry's revenue is actually bigger than the music and movie industry combined. So that's to give you kind of an idea how big the industry is. And we're doing it with an independent partnership. And that's something that I'm going to get into a bit more now. Uh, an independent partnership is something that is really important when you want to start a company, because if you want to start a traditional business today, you need to be an expert in everything. You need to be an expert in marketing, in sales, in the legal stuff, in how to handle employees, in shipping, logistics. All of the things you need to be an expert in. But as we have an independent partnership, our partner has already taken all the risks. Uh, they've already done the what I usually call headache, and we can actually focus on what we think is fun. Uh, Teaching people to do the same thing. And the people that we're looking for are uh, people that have a desire for improvement. Preferably, they should have an entrepreneurial spirit, and of course, they should have an open mindset. And if you feel that this is actually something that you have, then you might be in the right place. This is our partner. The company is called New Skin Enterprises. It's traded on the New York Stock Exchange, which means that everything I say today, all the numbers, you can go in and look it up, because everything is transparent. Uh, this is going to be your research. This is going to be your homework. So please, if you're interested in this, dig deep into the company, because the deeper you dig, the more impressed you're going to be. And use reliable sources like Forbes magazine, Stevie Awards, which is sort of like a Oscar gala for products. Uh, Look that up and use those sources of information, and you're going to be really impressed. Uh, I think a really, really important thing for a company and entrepreneur today, 2017, is giving back. This is a it's not how do you say, it's a entrepreneur, social entrepreneurship, which is a project that Newskin started 16 years ago. And it's what I think is cool about this is that not only do we provide starving children with a nutritious meal every day, but they're actually building up the whole infrastructure in the company that we focus on. And for us Europeans, the focus is on Malawi. It's a really poor country in Africa, and they actually provide the meals at the school, which means that the girls have to go to school so they get an education at the same time. And if you don't like anything else, then look into this, because this is a program that has actually donated over 50 million, 500 million meals all over the world. So you're actually making a lot of difference here. Uh, can everyone please turn their cameras off? It's really annoying when I'm holding the presentation. Thanks, guys. This is actually what Newskin is. Newskin is a science company. And when I looked at this type of industry, and the beauty industry and the health industry, I thought everyone were doing a lot of science, but that's actually not the case. Uh, it's really important also to look at what type of scientists are there in the company. And one thing that I really caught up with was the innovation and the patents and all of these stuff that Newskin actually has, and that we're alone with in the market. I don't know if any one of you guys here on the call have heard of an expression called epigenetics. Epigenetics is actually the science about our genes. And the genes are, you have the same when you're born as when you die, but you age differently because the genes express themselves differently, and so forth. Everyone, all the scientists in the world, they have that type of knowledge. I'm just going to mute everyone. Here we go. uh, but the thing is that what we know now, or the scientists know now, is that we age about 80% differently depending on the environment we're in, what we're putting in our mouth in form of nutrition, where we live, how we exercise, and all of this stuff is going to actually make the genes express themselves differently. Newskin is the only company in the world who actually have finished products when it comes to this epigenetics for both health and beauty. So you can imagine how innovative that is for a company in this industry to be the only company on the market with finished products in that industry, which is really cool. And you see down here just some of the awards that Newskin has won over the years. These are the four different branches from Newskin, and you can work with up to the left with the age lock for the outside, with personalized skincare and so on. You can work with up to your right. It's everything that people use daily. It's basic products, all from toothpastes to shower gels to just basic skincare. Uh, to the bottom left is an ethnobotanic series. That's actually, ethnobotanic is the collaboration between plants and humans. So that's a really cool series. And then we have the um, nutrition part, which for me might have been more important in the beginning. And that's actually because we have a patent on a technology that has actually won the Nobel Prize. And we can measure the cell protection of a person. So we can measure how your cells are protected against free radicals, which is attacking our cells every second, every day. And this cell protection is something that's really necessary for us to stay healthy. It's the basic health of us. And so we're actually measuring one type of antioxidant that's surrounding our cells, protecting them against free radicals. So what this means is that we can actually scan a person and we can see if they need to take a supplement or not. And if they do, we can actually say if the supplement is working or not. And if a person scans and wants to try our products, we can actually scan them 3 months later and say if it's worked or not, and we can give them a money back guarantee, which I've never heard from nutrition supplements before. That we can actually give out money back guarantee that our products are working. That's really cool. Here you can see some of the innovation in the company. And as I said, 2003, that scanner came out, the new version of it. 2007, they released a galvanic spa for home use. And for those who's been in the beauty industry, they know about galvanic spa, and that's it's usually a really big machine that costs a lot of money. Newskin took all of that technology and made it into like an iPhone size machine for home use. And we have skin therapists working with us, and they say that this device is actually better than the big ones because this adapts to your skin when you put it on it, so you don't have to remotely change the currency. This and when you use these type of products that actually make a difference in a very short period of time, we talk 10-15 minutes after the treatment, then people cannot be skeptical anymore. We also have the same technology for the body, for cellulites, stretch marks, um, all of these things that people don't want, and they're actually working. 2016, Nu Skin released the world's first personalized skincare for home use. And this is something that has really revolutionized the skin the skin treatment industry, because now you can get an app in your phone and you answer 20 questions: where you live, if you need some special things in your treatment. We have it's geography based, so it actually on a map tells you where you are and stuff, and you get your customized skincare from 2,000 different combinations, which is kind of amazing because when you go out buying skincare today, it's like four different types. It's dry, um, combined, normal, and greasy skin. I don't know the exact words for it, but that's kind of the different type of skincare that you can get, and here you get a mix, your mix between 2,000 different combinations. And what they're releasing now in the fall is something that's really revolutionizing um, how you clean your face. And this is, I've seen some before and after pictures with this. It's amazing. And all of these products have the age lock technology um, with it. So we're the only company in the world. Some other companies might have galvanic currency, but we're the only one who has the age lock technology. So no one can actually measure themselves with us. We also have really cool base products, and what's getting big right now in the world is actually social selling and me-commerce. It's by using social media you can make an extra income just by posting products before and after pictures. We have an amazing toothpaste where we have a couple of patents on it, because just look into that for yourself, but it's amazing. Without damaging your gum or your teeth, you actually get whiter teeth really fast. So it's amazing, and people are using these type of products and making some really nice extra income on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, sharing before and after pictures. And Newskin does not pay for being in the media, but the media comes to Newskin, and that's something that's really important to know, because all of these magazines, they call up Nu Skin because the innovation in the company is so big and so much further every other company. So they want to have Nu Skin in their magazines. So look that up for yourself as well. So the health and wellness and youth preservation industry is huge, and just by looking at the anti-aging industry, it's now revenuing about $500 million and expects in about 7 years to double. And that's something that's amazing for me when I look at a business opportunity that it's going to be the double within 7 years. And I'm looking at a company that has the most innovative products in this industry, then I'm at the right place. And what we are, we basically we're connectors because we have a company with the great products and the technology and the resources to be able to handle shipping all over the world. And we have people that is actually every day taking showers, brushing their teeth, using nutrition supplements. We can just connect those people with this company and we make an income out of that. It's really simple. This is, as I spoke a little bit about before, me commerce is quite a new expression, but it's basically that you can be your own brand. You can be your own, you can have your own business just by using your cell phone. And the fusion of mobile shopping and social media is quite amazing. Um, and as it says down there, individuals have their own online business. It's personal, it's flexible, and it's limitless. And that's something that was really important for me because we have the opportunity to work in over 49 countries all over the world. If you don't like the weather wherever you are, then move. You can just take your business with you. And that's something that's really cool for people nowadays. So what do we do? Basically, we use the products. I mean, everyone showers, hopefully. Everyone brushes their teeth. We can share the products with people that we know, people on social media, people all over the world. We can teach others to do the same thing, and we can build team. Building teams is something that's really strong today because um, this business is quite hard to do for yourself and by yourself, but you're going to be in a team and you're going to create your own team, and everyone's striving towards almost the same thing, which is amazing. So now we're getting into the business part of it, the compensation part of it, and leverage for me was quite a new term when I saw this, but I knew what I wanted. I wanted to make money while I was asleep. I didn't want to be important for my own income. And as John D. Rockefeller says, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. And that's basically what we're talking about. So here you have the opportunity to create a team that does the same as you and earning up to 25% commission, which is a lot. So the first step is to build up a revenue in your own company with about 2,000 euros, $2,000 a month in revenue. That's going to make you an executive. And as an executive, you have your own business and you make, as you see, around $395 a month. That's a lot of money for some people and not a lot of money for some people. So it's different depending on who you are. But from now on, you get paid more by how many people you help create their own revenue. So this business is basically, well, it is about helping people. If you cannot help other people to create revenue and make money for themselves, this business is going to be hard for you. So as you see, the more people you help, the more money you make. And we can get paid in 6 generation depth, which is kind of uh, can be a bit too much information for you to know now. But In a regular company, let's say IKEA, for an instance, uh, the guy who owns IKEA he's got leverage on thousands and thousands of people in so many levels, thousands of levels. We get paid in 6 levels depth. And that's for the people who started the business 30 years ago. That's for the people who start the business today. And that's for the people starting the business 10 years from now. So it doesn't matter when you start, it only matters what you actually do with the business. You're never alone. We have a really advanced support system with webinars as this one, with mentoring, with events, uh, and this is created by the biggest leaders in the world in this industry. So they know what they've done. They don't want us to do the same mistakes that they did. And that's a system called OTG, which is based in almost all the countries that Newskin are in. So you can get live events, you can online presentations, printed materials, communities. So you don't have to be alone in this business, which is really important. Timing is everything, and we have a billion-dollar company that is so innovative and have uh, the coolest products on the market. We have all the trends in our is aligned actually for us, because people today doesn't want to have a boss. They want to work for themselves. Don't want to have big economic risks when they start a business. We have the fastest growing market in the world, and the what you see down here to the left, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to build theirs. And that's actually the truth. For all the people that are employed, you're building up someone else's dream. There's nothing wrong about that, but you should know the truth is that started that company, had a dream, had a vision, and then employed people to do the job for them. That's how it is. That's how the world works. And I think timing is something that you actually create. When is it not timing to create more income and more time for yourself and for your family? Thank you so much for listening. And as I said, take this time and actually think about what this could do for yourself for the future. Uh, so we're gonna have 3 more people listening to actually saying their own story within this. Do we have Jacob with us?
I'm with you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. My name is Jacob. I'm 28 years old. I'm a former hockey player. That when I quit playing hockey, I took the regular career, not the one Johan was talking about. I was employed and I was working within the international insurance industry, and I made a career there, but I kind of quickly realized that the job was challenging and fun some days and boring some days, but I realized that I wanted a lot more. I wanted a life that the the job that I had couldn't give me. I wanted something more. Wanted the balance between time and money, and actually having the time to experience stuff and having the money to enjoy it. So I realized that I had to start my own company, and the turning point was everything that Johan went talked about, of course, but that I actually could build it without quitting my job. That I could start this part time and start building the company while I kept my job and the income that I already had. So to do it with the extra time that I had and start building it towards the goals that I had. So that was a big thing for me.
Thank you, Jacob. Do we have
Thank you.
Amanda on the call?
Yes,
30
I'm here.
seconds.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Oh, okay, cool. So my name is Amanda. I'm from Stockholm, and actually, when I saw this opportunity the first time, I didn't understand a lot. But what I did know was I have a background. I've been working as a personal trainer for the last 3 years, and what I wanted to do was, since I was like 14, 15, I started looking at possibilities to actually start my own company because my passion is to travel, and I always had a dream to move to Africa for a while and work with children and animals. That's always been a dream of my life. And the only thing I knew is I need to have my own company. I need to earn money even if I'm there. So all these investments that you need to do, all these contracts you need to sign, and all this what I call headache is why I didn't start my companies before, because I had good ideas but I never started. So when I saw that New Skin is doing all this for us, and it's not about what I'm interested in, it's about what the business can give me and what do people out there actually want. And when I realized that, New Skin was the only choice. So this has made a huge difference in my life, and now Africa is coming closer to me. So that's why I choose New Skin.
Thank you, Amanda. Is Jimmy on the call?
Yeah,
Jimmy?
can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Yeah, hi. My name is Jimmy Komalainen. I'm from Sweden as well, and my background is I'm a hockey coach, and I've been there for 13 years. And I have been looking for something beside my career as a hockey coach to make more money, so I can have a nice life and having fun with my family. And I've been looking around for companies that can help me with that. And I was talking to Johan for, I don't know, 3 months ago, and he introduced me for New Skin, and yeah, I was looking around and dig in the company, and after 2 weeks, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is gonna help me to create more money beside my career as a coach. So now I have been working 100% with New Skin for 1 month, and I just love it. And this is it. This is the thing that's gonna help me make money beside my career as a hockey coach. So that's my story for this. And yeah, thanks.
Perfect. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And in 5 minutes, I'm gonna hold a quick getting started training. So for all of you guys who are interested in listening to that, how you can get started kind of quick, stay on the line, and in 5 minutes at 7:40 p.m., I will be back and hold that getting started training.